Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. Anytime the Big Ten takes on the SEC, it is more than just about this game. It is about bragging rights and who is the most dominant conference. We'll find out today, guys. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. More to throw for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bear. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And he's going to bring this one out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll pull it down and run. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it 3rd and short, or 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the 1st down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. QB draw. Maybe a crease. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Lacey. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to bowl his way in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
The Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's third and goal, and a long way from the end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Davison. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Got his man downfield. He's loose. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Rolled his way into the end zone. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And they tacked on the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end-to-end, coast-to-coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got a little space. There he goes. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got some room, it was over. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Throws to the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And the Rebels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Lacey. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Got enough for the 1st. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could...
Here's a little... Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Creates a little room. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stewart. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The short hands, it's Moore. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Moore. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Bear. To the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
He'll start the return inside his 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The run inside. It's Lacey. Oh, what a cut! They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter. And you breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Might as well give it to him again. Might have a chance. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the shotgun, the inside give. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running inside, it's Lacey. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down.
Ready. Bridge. Mustang. Bender.
Wants to throw it again. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. It's Haas. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
When I have all that speed on the field, I gotta find a favorable matchup. They're all across the board. Which guy do I know can win? Man-to-man coverage, you can see that guy could win on that play.
Ninja. Magic.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Mustang. Bender.
Second down, he'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Right back to the well. There's some room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
That's an awesome job by the defense. They're sniffing out the screen, reading the body language of the running back. They were not fooled, and they knocked it away.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. 4th down, more. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Here we go. Hut.
He goes right back to the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Ready. Quick. Ninja.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got him. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Got enough for the 1st. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
To the air on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Looking down the middle. All by himself. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that's a really good job by this offense. I like it, man. Go 5 wide. You can tell right away you got a running back out wide. The corner stays out there so you know it's zone coverage. He sits down like a wide receiver. Really nice job working the outside part of the field. Quarterback, running back on the same page for the nice completion.
Jukes his way for more. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the back. Touchdown Rebels. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point was good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's more to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Quarterback making adjustments. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo, and they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go play action with Moore. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Throwing Moore. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Ducks with the answer.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a